rising costs of fuel today, more and more people are considering the switch to electric vehicles. But is it something that's a real possibility, or is it a real pain in the behind? We will try and educate you on some of the pros and cons of electric vehicle ownership. The modern EVs of today are stylish and offer a lot of the same great features you would find in conventional gas-powered vehicles. Most of us today are feeling the pinch at the pump when it comes time to fuel up, with many of us paying hundreds of dollars a month to fuel our cars or trucks. It's no wonder, with the ever-increasing number of electric vehicles at the dealership trying to entice us, one could get drawn into the hype. Plus, with the added benefits, we can simply plug in at home and have a full tank of fuel every morning. It can be an extremely attractive prospect. The real thing we need to talk about is which option will suit you best, and whether it's time to make the switch. If you live in a big city or town and don't drive too far, and are planning to charge at home every night, then most EVs would be a good option. If, however, you live in Saskatchewan, Canada, where the winters are long and cold, and most of us have to travel a few hundred kilometers to make a city run, is it still possible or a viable option? After all, no one wants to be left out in the cold, at minus 50 degrees miles away from anywhere. So before you decide to run out and make the switch, there are a few things you need to know. The first big thing is the vehicle chargers. They are not all the same. There are many different chargers and plug combinations. It's not like going to the gas pump and fueling up with regular gasoline. So how do you know what to buy? That is the million-dollar question. All I can tell you is, at the moment, in 2023, Tesla is leading the way with their charging network. Unlike a gas pump, only a Tesla can fuel at the Tesla Supercharger network. This gives them a great advantage over other car manufacturers. With Tesla, they install one new charger for every new vehicle they sell. So it's no wonder that when you see an EV charging station, there are normally several Tesla Superchargers for one or two of the other charging types. It is possible to drive a Tesla from Saskatchewan to Los Angeles and back, using the Tesla charging network, which would be a mean feat with the other guys. When looking at electric vehicles, you need to look at the consumption of the motors and the range of the battery that they have. There are many different sizes option of batteries in electric vehicles. Just like there are many different sizes of gas-powered engines in conventional vehicles. They're not all the same. Some could have a short range, like the Mercedes Smart EQ car, which has a range of fewer than 93 kilometers, to the Tesla Model A, which has a range of up to 651 kilometers. So as you can see, there is a big difference. As well as this, we need to look at charging speeds. Tesla can use both the Tesla charging network and the Type 1 J1772 style plugs. Tesla Supercharges can fast charge a Tesla to 320 kilometers in just 15 minutes, compared to some of the slower chargers. Other charging networks could take 8 to 10 hours to charge the same vehicle, or even longer. Tesla currently operates more than 45,000 superchargers globally. It's also worth noting that not all the chargers are the same, and many of the free chargers you find at shopping malls and convenience stores do indeed offer a free charge. However, they have the ability to turn down the rate at which the charge is offered, meaning you have to stay there longer. It's possible to be in a mall, thinking you're charging for an hour or two, to only get about 5 or 6 kilometers of charge, because the operator has turned the charging rate down. That same charger at another location could give you nearly a full charge, depending on how the charge rate is set. You also will need to download several different apps for the different charging networks you intend to use. Unlike paying at the gas station, you are not able to simply pay at the pump. You have to create an account and pay through your phone, just to get the charge started. Also, at this time, there is not just one charger app that will work for all chargers. So as you can see, there are many things we need to consider before rushing out and making the switch. We hope you found this information informative. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe for more great content. We are dedicated to bringing you the latest in electric car reviews to help you make an informed decision.